The mining we visited in Ratnapura was classic Sri Lankan mining. When you're dealing with mining in Sri Lanka, you're dealing with mud. This is a pit that's just being started, but they had a lot of mud they had to remove again because of the rains that had come just before our visit. You can see another pit that had been dug to the left that already had the wooden bracing and was about the right depth where they reached the gem gravels, but they had to pump out water that had filled up from the rains. Here's another pit where you see all of it is filled up almost to the top from rainwater. And this is going to have to be pumped out before mining can resume. They had already reached the gravel in this pit, but the rainwater had them start almost from beginning to pump it out. Everywhere you look, there's lush green area. As we traveled through Ratnapura visiting different mines, we saw nothing but lush vegetation everywhere. Now at this mine, they had removed most of the rainwater and they were getting back into removing the gravel. Enough of the rainwater had been removed at this mine that they could continue mining now a gallery because they had just reached the gem-bearing gravel, or the elam. So they were bringing the gem-bearing gravel up by buckets and fighting the water and digging a horizontal gallery to bring it up to the surface in these buckets. And you can see they're still pumping some of the water out so they can continue to mine and bring the material up in the buckets. Very, very hard, difficult work, fighting the water and then bringing the material up by hand winch. Look at it, hauling up the mine now, hauling up the shaft, getting a hold of it, swinging it over where they will put it in piles. Some of it is just going to be overburden, the mud they have to remove, and then other will be this elam, or gem-bearing gravel, that they're going to process. Continual hand labor of hauling the material up and throwing it in piles. Very difficult work.